Hi friends, Happy New Year! I just got back from a trip to Europe. For 2 weeks we stayed in a small apartment, basically one big room. And coming back to our larger home made me think, is it time to downsize? Have you ever asked yourself this question? Maybe the kids have moved out and the house that was perfect for 5 now feels just too big for only 2. In this video, I'll share my 5 reasons to downsize and 5 reasons to stay put. Think of it like Love It or List It, one of my favorite TV shows, but for midlifers. By the end, I'll also share our own decision. I hope this gives you ideas to help you make the right choice for your family. Welcome back to my channel. I'm Amir, and for over 30 years, I've helped more than 1,000 individuals and business owners reset and achieve remarkable growth in their lives, businesses, and careers. So let's dive in. 5 reasons to downsize. Number 1, lower housing expenses. A smaller home typically means lower costs, less mortgage or rent, lower property taxes, and reduced utility bills. Maintenance is easier too. Fewer rooms to clean, paint, or heat. Saving on these expenses can free up money for us to travel, have new experiences, or even increase our retirement savings. Number 2, simpler lifestyle. Downsizing will force us to declutter, which can feel like a fresh start. It's an opportunity to sort through the tens of boxes in our garage. Yes, even those dreaded ones that I didn't look at for years. And decide what truly matters. Maybe it's time to donate the tons of stuffed animals or give away the toys with missing parts. For me, clutter creates really unnecessary stress. And the ability to declutter is really an exciting opportunity and something I truly look forward to. Number 3, financial freedom. Selling a larger home can free up the equity we build up in our house, allowing us to invest in cash-generating assets, retirement savings, or the stock market. Lower monthly expenses also mean more money to work toward financial independence. You see, being financially independent is a long-term goal of mine, which can eliminate one of midlife's biggest stresses. Will I have enough to retire on? Number 4, closer to urban areas. Downsizing our suburban home means moving closer to city life. My wife and I love walking to coffee shops on the weekends, exploring museums, and enjoy theater shows instead of just driving everywhere and stuck in traffic. Living in an urban area can also offer better access to health facilities and new opportunities to explore new and exciting hobbies. Instead of spending the weekends upkeeping our house, we can start new hobbies, go to a show, or have more time to spend with friends. It's so exciting to imagine how downsizing our home will lead us closer to the areas in which we really want to live our next chapter of our life. I'm very curious to know, what do you like to do on your weekends? And number 5, fresh start. Lastly, and this one is a bit more emotional than logical, downsizing can represent a new chapter, a fresh start. We can redesign our new, smaller home or get excited about moving to a new location. For me, it's a chance to focus on truly what matters as we age, like spending time with friends, living on one floor instead of climbing stairs every day, or pursuing new passions. Those were my top 5 reasons to consider downsizing. It's really a big decision. And before we dive into the reason to stay put, I want to share something that I think could help with this or any other major midlife decision that you may face. If you want to approach midlife with more clarity and purpose, check out my Midlife Reset workshop. It's designed to, give you clarity, set meaningful goals, and craft a plan for the next chapter of your life. Whether it's downsizing, a career shift, or another big change, this workshop can guide you. I'd love to see you there. Now, let's look at the other side of the equation. The 5 reasons why you might want to stay in your current home. Number 1, emotional attachment. The first reason not to downsize are those precious memories. I'm sure you know this feeling. If you stayed in the same house for a while. Your home is filled with memories of raising kids, celebrating milestones, friends gathering, and just daily experiences. Leaving your home can feel like losing a really important piece of your history. This emotional connection is so powerful and can make the decision to move very, very difficult. Number 2, limited space. With all the joy I spoke about redesigning a new space and saving money, adjusting to less space, it's a bit scary. It's so comfortable that each one of us has its own large room. Where will my library go? What to do with our large and so comfortable sofa? What about hosting overseas friends? And if you're like us and work from home, having enough room is truly a big consideration. Number 3, cost of moving. As someone who have moved quite a bit in the last decade, it is not cheap to move. Packing, decluttering, and physically moving is overwhelming, and yes, it's expensive. Many times even more expensive than I estimated. Not everything that I thought will fit in the new space, and there's always a chance of unexpected costs during the process. Damaged furniture or redesigning expenses. So we will have to deal with more expenses in the short term versus our expected savings. Number 4, lower appreciation potential and other financial considerations. Depending on your location, smaller homes may not appreciate as quickly as larger ones. We may lose some of the appreciation by moving to a new place. Other financial consideration can be higher mortgage rate. Selling and moving to a new home will increase our mortgage rate and expenses. Living in an urban area may also increase your insurance cost and your local tax rate. Lastly, stores, coffee places, theaters, museums usually come with a higher price tag. Number 5, loss of community. Lastly, maybe most important, after years in the same neighborhood, you've likely built relationships that are hard to replicate. Moving away might mean losing great neighbors and community connection. Finding and fostering new friendships and connections, especially in midlife, is much, much harder. There is a truth to the saying, proximity favors friendship. The closer you are physically to people, the more likely you form friendship with them. And as you increase the distance, that friendship is much harder to maintain. So downsizing might mean that we will need to forego some of these really, really important friendships. So what have we decided? It was a hard decision for us, but we decided that in the next few years we are going to, drumroll, list it. We decided to downsize and move closer to the city. For us, the opportunity to embrace a simpler lifestyle, reduce expenses, and enjoy urban living outweighed the challenges. It is a tough decision, but we're really excited about this next chapter. What about you? Are you leaning towards staying or downsizing? I'd love to hear your thoughts in the comments below. I hope sharing my thoughts will help you make a great decision for yourself and your family. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe and turn on notification so you don't miss more content on creating a truly remarkable life. And please don't forget to check out my Midlife Reset workshop. It's in the description. It's designed to help you find clarity and purpose in this stage of life. Thank you for watching, and until our next time together, remember, every day is a new opportunity to live a remarkable life.